All right, it looks like I'm live. So I'm gonna open this box. This is a wheel for electric wheel for the bike, and I'm just gonna look at it. I'm not gonna install it now. So I want to make sure that, well, there is a little damage on this, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference. So set the camera somewhere here. Maybe farther out. Take me down. Yeah, I think I can see the whole box there. A little bit closer here, so I can bring it closer. Alright, so it looks like that's good. So let's put this open. So the tire doesn't come with air. Let's see. Here's the wheel, and there's a tire. And the tube here. It has that kind of valve. Yeah. All right. So over there. This has oh my god, I have to put this together. I can use this or I can use the existing one that I have over there. How many gears? I think it's 7. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think it's 7. I just want to see if it fits there, the first thing. But ooh. I noticed that this wheel is heavy as hell. I thought it was lighter. Let's see if we can get it out of there. So that's the brand name, and I ordered it on Amazon. Styrofoam. Oh, I see. I had an electric bike once. This is a heavy. Okay, so let's see if the spokes got damaged. I don't know if this was like that or like that. I don't see any damage at all. Oh no, the wheel's far away. The damage got where the styrofoam is. Let's see, the box damage is there, right there next to the styrofoam. So yeah, lucky. You see, it just did a little bit of damage on the styrofoam. So this I haven't got. Easy cut. Oh, what am I aiming? The camera. I'm gonna put the camera back up. layer, like it's lightweight. 26 by 1.5. Looks like it could be used off-road and on-road a little bit. I'm more interested in the pressure because the more pressure saves you some pedaling power. It's more efficient. 65 psi maximum. So the pressure goes up to 65 psi. You can see it. Minimum 4, maximum 65, which is good. So I don't have a lot of rolling resistance. Oh, I'm gonna make another video of how to put it in because this is all strange here. So that thing that we got here, that gear, bro, is screws in there. It's a thread. That's not hard. I like it. And it is 26 inches. I think so, yeah. Oh, the connectors. It has yellow. It has 3 of those loops, and one here that has 3 things going out of there with a very thin cable here. And we're gonna see how the hardware. It comes with a manual. There's nothing else in the box. E-bike DIY user manual. What's DIY mean? I don't know. I think it means do it yourself, but I'm not sure. Oh no, the camera is going up. Why? I hate it when it does that. There. This is live chat. I'm making videos and then I'm having trouble uploading them from the phone. So I decided to just do a live video and that should get stored on eBay. Let's see if we can read this together here. Content. This was about 215 or something, or 220. The batteries are more expensive. The batteries didn't arrive yet. It's from a different person, from a different, totally different. So I'm wondering if it's gonna fit. Water bottle? I don't think I got that stuff. Tools? I need to get these tools. What comes with those? Well, we'll see. Tells you where to put the stuffs, the things, right? And tells you how to put that there, like that. Disc brake? Is that a disc brake? I don't know what that is. I don't think it's a brake. Could be. tells you how to put these things and which way is the rotation, something. Valve, blah blah blah. Okay, fine. I know how to do it. That would be another video, how to install the tire. That's for front one. Oh, it tells you how to put it on the front. I might want to put it on the front. I don't know. I thought this was the rear tire. And then that I'm gonna have to invent something because I don't want to get rid of the existing ones that I have there. What is this? The throttle. Like I want to keep my brakes because it has the shifters. I don't want to lose the shifters. Unless the motor is really, really, really good and lasts a long, long time, then I don't care about shifting. But I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna have to install them and leave them, tape them on somehow, and I don't know, use a switch to brake until I see how long it lasts before I decide to take the, or actually no, I can install that and use the brakes and don't shift. Or I can install the shifter somewhere else. Yeah, that's what I have to do. But the shifter is not so important as braking. What's happening with this? It's not adjusting. I'm showing this, I'm not even looking at it. It says use screws to fix battery holder to the frame. Battery holder, I didn't order that. Control bag. I just want to see if the controller has a bracket. I'm not looking at this menu anymore. It has a lot of things that it doesn't come with that in order. Cable, blah blah blah. So okay, adjust there. Why it's not adjusting by itself. Alright, let's open this one. This is pretty light compared to the wheel. I thought this stuff was gonna be heavier than the wheel. I thought the wheel was gonna be high. So the electric motors have magnets. So the more powerful you buy, the heavier it's gonna be. The heavier the magnets. So, there's a lot of stuff in here. That's probably for the pedal. A little bracket. Some other magnetic sensor or whatever. That looks like it's high quality. No, that looks a little cheap. Oh, and this one I can't take it out. It's plugged in already. And that's the thing here. Where am I gonna put this on that bike? Maybe I can put it on the cooler. Oh, I have this little piece of wood back there. Maybe I can put it on top of the wood. Back. voltage 48. Oh, I ordered 52 volts. Batteries. You can set this for 750 watts limiter for on the road, and off the road you can go 1500 watts. I hope, yeah, well, the energy from the battery has to go somewhere, so I don't think it's gonna waste the energy. So the limiter, I thought it was gonna be in the motor, but it's on the control. And maybe it switches half of the motor on or off. I have no idea. So that's all there is. I think I'm gonna quit this video right now because I opened it and that's all there is in there. Maybe I can go through this again. Well, it comes with some of those. Those are really, they're not expensive. I have better ones. I don't know if you, maybe I should go a little bit more detail here. You never know if this is gonna fit on your bike or not. Should I measure it? I'm gonna go find a tape measure then. Oh, this one has the what do you call it? Indicator, viewer. I wonder what this is. Is this a horn or something? Yeah. What would that be? Maybe it's to shut it off. If that's a shut off engine motor or motor button, that would be great. So this is the accelerator, right? No. Oh yes, it goes down. I can't hold it. See? It goes down. That's the gas. So I should turn on YouTube on my laptop so I can watch the video. That looks small. This hole right here looks smaller than this. I should have a ruler. I do have a ruler right here. I got it yesterday and it was $1, but it has nice numbers where we can see the dimensions of things here. Let's see if I can hold it. You guys figure out how many inches this is. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Cancel. I don't want to stop streaming. I got a sunburn on this part of the knees. It's funny. I was writing, that's an inch. Well, there it is. Seems to me like an inch, maybe a little more. And this one, look at the other one. Another bag. I have to be very careful with these wires. Fit an inch. Yeah, it's also an inch. Well, a little bit less, but it can be opened. scales there. Rotate device. I don't want to rotate my device. Great. I mean, if you're gonna go off-road with this, good luck. It's already has a little bit of a damage there. So these components don't look like they're very high quality, and or maybe I'm wrong. To go to do off-road kind of things. Like if you drop the bike, that's it. It will be gone. So what I was wanting to do was to cut this out of here. Rotate device. God, give me a break. All right, so cut that out of there, or unscrew it, and put it on the ones I have over there, the Shimano ones. Or buy another one. Buy this whole piece new. Buy a Shimano for electric bike, and you will have it come with a cable, and then the cable will have to have the same plug here, right? Is that the plug that goes there? It seems like there's two plugs coming out of this. Yes, I'm mixing up. So it's the white and black here. I mean red and black. That plugs into the controller. All it does is just to disconnect the motor when you're braking. It would be nice to have regenerative braking. It will tell you to use the motor as a brake before you start actually braking. You leave a lot of slack on the brake cable, and then by the time you start braking, and it starts engine motor braking, and then you keep going more, and then using the pads to brake. No, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work, because then you always brake hard. You won't be able to brake smoothly. So regenerative braking on bikes is a different subject. You'll have to have a different kind of sensor. You will have to have a sensor that detects how much you're pressing this, and brake at the same time that the brakes that come out of here brake. Or maybe I would do it by pedaling backwards. I don't know. Stop pedaling, it will start braking. Actually, when you stop pedaling, it should everything go neutral, and unless you're giving it a little throttle, right? I don't know. Well, whatever. So I'm just talking, so you guys have a chance to look at these things again. I don't know. You want to know how big this is? Probably. Oh my God. There. No, it just goes out. Where's that ruler? Where's that ruler? And there it is. You guys count the little lines and you figure out what's the diameter of this. You can do it in slow motion or whatever. I think it's metric. Metrics. Yeah, 1, 2, 3.5 centimeters. Some sensor. Well, ask me questions, and if you need to know how big these things are, just ask. I don't think I'm gonna have 100 comments on this. Well, there's everything's good. I'm gonna put everything back and stop the video. You do that. Just close the window. Can't figure it out. I'm gonna try pressing the X.